Hi, thanks for coming. This is mini concert number 83, I think. First up tonight is a John Prine song. As you probably heard if you listened to the mini concerts, we lost him back in the spring of 2020 to COVID. One of my favorite songwriters. He worked in the post office and went to open mics, studied at the folk club, what's it called? The Old Town School of Folk Music in North Chicago, about a stone's throw from David's house. It's an unusual song by him. She was a level-headed dancer on the road to alcohol. I was just a soldier on my way to Montreal. Well, she pressed her chest against me about the time the jukebox broke. Give me a peck on the back of the neck, these are the words she spoke. Blow out your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I sat there at the table and I acted real naive, 'cause I knew that topless lady had something up her sleeve. Well, she danced around the barroom and she did the hoochie coo. She sang her song all night long, telling me what to do. Blow up your TV, throw away your paper, go to the country, build you a home, plant a little garden, eat a lot of peaches, and try to find Jesus on your own. Well, I was young and hungry and about to leave that place. Just as I got up to leave, well, she looked me in the face. I said, you must know the answer. She said, no, but I'll give it a try. So to this very day, we've been living our way. Here is the reason why. We blew off our TVs, threw away our papers, went to the country, and built us a home. We had a lot of children, and we fed them on peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own. Yeah, we blew off our TVs, threw away our papers, went to the country, built us a home, had a lot of children, fed them on peaches, and they all found Jesus on their own. So that's either Blow Up Your TV or Spanish Pipedream. Let's see. Next up is John Denver's song. Original name of the song is Babe, I Hate to See You Go. Well, my bags are packed, I'm ready to go. Standing here outside your door. I hate to wake you up to say goodbye, but the dawn is breaking, it's early morn. Taxi's waiting, he's blowing his horn. Already I'm so lonesome I could die. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. There were many times I let you down. So many times I played around, I tell you now, they don't mean a thing. Every place I go, I think of you. Every song I sing for you. When I come back, I'll bring your wedding ring. So kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. Now the time has come for me to leave you. One more time, let me kiss you, then close your eyes. I'll be on my way. And you can dream about the days to come when I won't have to leave alone. About the time I won't have to say, kiss me and smile for me. Tell me that you'll wait for me. Hold me like you'll never let me go. 'Cause I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back again. Oh babe, I hate to go. So you probably heard that one before, and you think that one's called Living on a Jet Plane, but it's actually called Babe, I Hate to Go. So next up is an old traditional song that you'd hear in some of the Celtic pubs about a young lady who's famous in the city of Dublin. She's actually got a statue to her in downtown Dublin, and her birthday's a holiday in the city of Dublin. In Dublin's fair city, where girls are so pretty, I first set me eyes on sweet Mollie Malone. As she rolled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Well, she was a fishmonger, sure 'twas no wonder, so were her mother and father before. They had rolled their wheelbarrows through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Well, she died of a fever, and no one could save her, and that was the end of sweet Mollie Malone. Now her ghost wheels a barrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Alive, alive, oh. Crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh. So that's Mollie Malone. Next up's an original called Beverly Song. Well, he didn't know his mom or daddy's name, and he didn't even know from where he came. said he was from Illinois, bright-eyed, bouncing baby boy, but he kept right on trucking just the same. He's so lucky to be alive today, 'cause his mama acted in the bravest way. Though she gave him up when he was small, she really had no choice at all. He kept right on trucking every day. Well, he didn't know his mom or daddy's name, and he didn't even know from where he came. They said he was from Illinois, bright-eyed, bouncing baby boy. He kept right on trucking just the same. Well, he wasn't in a place where he could stay, so the doc arranged for him to go away. He headed westward on the train to a brand new family and a brand new name. He kept right on trucking every day. Well, his daddy's kinfolk came from old Quebec, and his mama's family walked the Mayflower deck. They lived their lives and they moved around and they settled near Augusta town. That is where he's from, and you can check. So he finally knows his mom and daddy's name, and he even knows the place from where he came. He got a brother, sister, many cousins, lots of family by the dozens. He keeps right on trucking every day. Well, he didn't know his mom or daddy's name, and he didn't even know from where he came. So if you got troubles in your life, sadness, sickness, grief, or strife, you gotta keep on trucking anyway. Yeah, you gotta keep on trucking anyway. So that's Beverly Song. Next up is it's an old traditional folk song, a lot of different versions. One of my favorites is the Johnny Cash version, and I repeat one of his verses in this, but otherwise it sort of doesn't resemble it a whole lot. Frankie and Johnny were lovers, only how they could love. Swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. Well, he was her man, he wouldn't do her wrong. Frankie went down to the bar room just for a bucket of beer, and she said to the fat bartender, "How's my ever-loving man been here? You know he's my man, he wouldn't do me wrong. Ain't gonna tell you no stories, ain't gonna tell you no lies. Johnny left here about an hour ago with a girl named Nellie Bly. He's your man, he might be doing you wrong." Frankie looked over the transom, much to her surprise. There on the couch sat Johnny, making love with Nellie Bly. Well, he was her man, he was doing her wrong. So Frankie pulled back her kimono, pulled out her .44. Rudy took 2-3 times, she'd shoot right through that hardwood door. She shot her man when he was doing her wrong. Bring out the rubber tire buggy, bring out the rubber tire back. Taking her man to from 1,000 policemen coming after me. They're gonna put me down in a dungeon cell, throw away the key 'cause I shot my man when he did me wrong. Well, Frankie, she said to the warden, what do you think they'll do? Warden said to Frankie, it's the electric chair for you 'cause you shot your man, though he did you wrong. Frankie escaped in the laundry, went down to Tennessee. Oh, kept a secret for many years, and then she confessed to me that she shot her man when he did her wrong. Frankie and Johnny were lovers, Lordy, how they loved. Swore to be true to each other, just as true as the stars above. Well, he was her man nearly all of the time. So that last verse with the nearly all of the time was the Johnny Cash version of that thing. Let's see. This is an anti-war song. One of the most unusual ones I've heard. It's called One Tin Soldier. Listen, children, to the story that was written long ago about a kingdom on a mountain and the valley folk below. On the mountain was a treasure buried deep beneath a stone, and the valley people swore they'd have it for their very own. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, one tin soldier rides away. So the people of the valley sent a message up the hill, asking for the buried treasure, tons of gold for which they'd kill. Came an answer from the kingdom, with our brothers we will share all the riches of our mountain, all the treasure buried there. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. There won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, one tin soldier rides away. Then the valley rose with anger, mount your horses, draw your swords, and they killed the mountain people, so they won their just reward. Then they stood beside the treasure on the mountain dark and red, turned the stone and looked beneath it, peace on earth was all it said. Go ahead and hate your neighbor, go ahead and cheat a friend. Do it in the name of heaven, you can justify it in the end. Won't be any trumpets blowing on the judgment day, but on the bloody morning after, one tin soldier rides away. That's One Tin Soldier, and that's mini concert number 83. I'll see you next week, 7:30 Wednesday night for another one, and the week after that, going Gonna be off site and doing one from Charleston, South Carolina. So, see you then.